For daily ask Reddit, women who got boob jobs, how satisfied were you with the results? I used to work for a plastic surgeon, and there is one thing I would like to tell people who are considering a breast augmentation. The implants themselves don't harden over time, but the scar tissue that naturally forms around the implant can cause the breast to look hard. This may cause a need for additional surgeries, namely the removal of the capsule. Some people don't realize that having implants may also result in necessary surgery about every 10 years or so, depending on the healing process of the individual. Having breast augmentation is rarely a one-time only procedure. This completely varies from case to case, but I would really recommending having this conversation with the doctor before surgery. My brother's G/F did months of research, found a plastic surgeon with a stellar reputation, flew across the country to Southern California, and had the procedure. If I remember correctly, she initially wanted to go from small AB to DD, but my brother talked her down to CD range in terms of the amount of saline used to fill the implants. Going smaller was a good idea as they look a little overwhelming on her asses. She was very happy with the results of the surgery at first, but about 6 months after the fact she started developing semesture and has to go back and have them fixed / her cleavage repaired. I don't think she regrets getting them, as she was in the situation where she is relatively tall with a small frame and had a hard time finding clothes that fit her bust line before the implants. I think she is pretty disappointed that she ended up rolling that statistic where things didn't go perfectly. If I was going to give someone advice on getting her boobs done, I would say, make sure you are doing it for you and not for what you expect people to want. Do it to feel more confident in your clothing or whatever, but don't overdo it and be prepared for the chance that things might not go perfectly and the fact that they might need patched up a decade or two down the road. No advice on a boob job, but in the meantime I can suggest the Drew Bra by Irie. I'm a 32A. According to limited ranges in stores, that's probably not the true measurement, and it makes my boobs look incredible. It's definitely padded, but it manages to push what you have up, so it doesn't look fake. It gives me amazing cleavage. Hey, I don't have fake boobs, but I work with a lot of girls that do. Instead of asking on Reddit, get weird got a night, and go to a strip club. When the girls walk around for tips, ask them questions about their boobs. Most girls are more than happy to tell you their experience, their reasons, their doctor, their recovery, etc. Best part is, you can see them for yourself and how they look on their body. Some girls may actually let you touch, whether it's directly or through their outfit. There's a lot of guys that say that fake ones are the worst, but an enhancement should be mostly for you. Not many people will see them directly, but lots will see how they look through a shirt, and honestly fake ones look just as good. Obligatory, not me but a friend of mine, and I got drunk, and she told me that her mother had arranged a breast reduction for her when she was 16. Her boobs were too big, and she went along with that because she was happy that her mom knew best. And then she finished growing. She ended up with these amazing, broad shoulders, tall with a long back and quite a large torso. She'd been a swimmer and it showed, but with these perfect, but nonetheless somewhat small looking boobs. She was mostly okay with it, but she definitely regretted doing it when she did, and said that if she just waited another 3 or 4 years then she might have still had a reduction, just maybe not such a major one. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you're under 22 or 23, maybe hang on a bit and see how your body settles into itself. Oh, and one last thing. Small breasts are just as beautiful and just as satisfying as larger ones, and I can promise you this, they will look much nicer for much longer than bigger breasts. Your perky A cups will still be firm, and how long after your friends who have C and D cups are longing for the days when their nipples still pointed forward. I dated a girl for a while with breast implants. They looked nice, but she had lost all sensation in her nipples and around the areolas for a few inches. It was disappointing sometimes because I enjoy the foreplay associated with nipples, and it actually frequently caused her pain with normal stimulation. I wasn't with her when she made the decision to get them, but she told me if she had known that lack of sensation and the possibility of not being able to breastfeed were the outcome, she definitely wouldn't have done it. My manager at a bookstore I worked at has fake boobs. She went from nothing, looking like a boy in that department, to a C. She was really happy with them, but one thing I never knew about boob jobs is that you should have them redone after a while. It's been 10+ years since she had them done, and now she's saying she needs some sort of touch up. Not to get them bigger again, but because I guess she said things aren't looking great up top now. I guess there's upkeep involved. I had no idea. Also, weird tip, if you're younger than 20, don't do it. Wait a bit. Because I was an A-cup, may I be, until I was almost 19. No idea how, but they started growing again. I hadn't changed a thing, not suddenly active sex life or medication or anything, and mine went from almost B to about ED. No idea how, but, yeah wait a bit haha.